Hey beautiful people, just wanted to give you a backstage pass into website design, okay? So without further ado, let's get started, right? So what you see over here is a blank space, so excuse me for that. What I want to show you is an overview of the process behind this page. Is in my portfolio, is pristine and elegant and so on and so forth. You already have the static imagery. I just want to show you the process behind it, of course. So for this one, I use a process that is based on components. You create design blocks that are reused throughout the whole thing, which is super useful. If you've seen my feature promotional design portfolio piece, I showcase visual asset library that is like a file in which I host all of the different Lego blocks or design components. And the same thing can be applied for websites and for anything actually. So let me show you how it looks here, and then I'm going to show you how it looked in another version, because this one was an outdated way of presenting all of the components. I refined the way so that it's more user-friendly for collaboration, you know? So everything starts with style. You have colors, patterns, textures, gradients, textiles, shadows, blurs, glows, and spacing. Yeah, but now we have a little bit of a complex view. Here we have all the different atoms and molecules, which are the small components. And by the way, if you update a small component, all of the instances of it that are nested within higher levels get automatically updated. So that's pretty cool. If you update, for example, a bottom here, every instance of a bottom at any level that's higher is going to be automatically updated. That's what I love about Figma and this process. It makes updating and creating much more methodical and also effective, I think. Yeah, but to make this work, you first need to be free. You know, you first need to create in a free-form canvas, go from the general to a specific. And when you have defined the specific in that creative, more right-minded process, you need to organize all of this in a left-minded way, from the specific to the general, from the atoms to the molecules. But first you need to go into that first creative, right-minded process, just for background, you know? I just letting you know all of this. And you have several controls like bottoms, links, select, check input fields. And you have also links, image, icon, text, links, and so on and so forth. You also have a full icon library and icon selections for social media, payments, store budgets, and you have screens, which are overlays. You have brand specific graphic elements like the logo, like graphic elements are specific to the brand. And you have a lot of photography that is standardized and componentized, so it's super quick to bring it up. For example, let's say that I have specific design in which I need a picture in this specific aspect ratio. I can just write photography / let's say people, and I have a lot of photography about people. Let's use this one, or I like this one. Oh no, you know what? I like much more this one. Yeah. So you see how it's responsive? You see how I can invoke that at any place in this document, or any document that is linked to this one instantly, which is pretty cool. So just wanted to highlight that for the process. And now let me go a level higher in this structure of components. We also have these organisms: left, desktop, right, mobile, because this was a mobile first website. Let's focus on mobile. And we have modals, input and button. Everything here is fully prototype. As you see, I specified the interactivity and interactions flows that you have in the components, because in that way, when I apply the components to sections or web pages, it will be interactive instantly in all of the instances. I wouldn't have to make it interactive every time. You see what I'm saying? You just indicate the interactivity once, and all the instances take care of themselves. Pretty cool. Now, You have timeline, you have pagination. This is pretty light, but it's because it was meant for a dark background. Then you have a lot of cards because cards were key for this style. And you have maps and carousels and image grid. And as I told you, all of these maps are fully prototyped. I don't know why it's not. There we go. You see that this prototype was quite complex, but I had lots of fun doing it. This is fully prototype. I'm going to show you how it looks a prototype in a sec. Then all of this is nested within specific section templates for desktop and mobile. Let me show you desktop for this one. Templates for hero sections with variations. And by the way, I can pull these up anywhere. I don't have to be in this specific page. I can be, for example, in that page. Go to assets, go into templates, go into I want hero templates, and let's try the desktop one. I have it, and I can move between the variations that I created here. I organize all of this. I named it appropriately and set it up in the quote-unquote Figma backend to work seamlessly like this. The center option, oh cool, with 3 images. I don't have a center with 2 images. Yeah, I have left with 2 images and left with 3 images and left with default. So you see how you can change the different properties that you have set up in a snap. You can change them, and that's pretty cool. Now, what else I want to show you? All of these gets applied in the section templates, as I already showed you. I have hero, I have text and map, I have text and images, I have footer, text and input, text only, text and accordion, I have text and image, and I have card sections. All of these reused in the different pages. Let me highlight 3 pages. I want to highlight the home page for mobile. This was a mobile first page. The navbar, I just indicate interactivity once, and it gets applied everywhere that the instance gets applied. This is the map that I told you that I prototyped just before, fully interactive. And you have these carousel fully interactive. Yeah, pretty cool. In the About Us, I also have the navbar fully prototyped. It's actually the same component. I saved some time there. And check out this one. This timeline is actually responding dynamically when I interact with a prototype. The plus indicates that you can click, and then minus that you can collapse, expand and collapse. I thought this was a pretty good idea. And by the way, Visual Fees gave me this project and we collaborated through it. It was teamwork. This idea, it was actually not mine. I applied it, I designed it, I prototyped it, but it was fantastic to brainstorm as a team. So much love to Visual Fees. Check them out. Just from gratitude. It's not sponsored. Check visualfees.com. Yeah. And now I want to show you this one is a simple accordion. Yeah, you get the idea, the FAQ section. And that's it for this one. I just want to show you the last example of a visual asset library that is more organized in terms of the add-ons, molecules, and templates. And from this visual asset library, I can connect this one to a specific website design file. So here you have the colors, the graphic elements, photography, and this is for a web build, you know? And this is a better way to lay out all of the add-ons, molecules, organisms, section templates, and pages that I just outlined to you in the previous page. But in this one, it's just more user-friendly for collaboration purposes, okay? I want to highlight you this for you to see the state of the art of my process, you know. And yeah, I want to show you that after this, I also now updated the file that I use for design itself. It now mirrors the process, the brand, the exploration phase, the wireframes, and this is where we are at with this project. And then we have pages redesigned with archive, final design, and some specific components for this file. So you see that this is a much more organized way of doing things, but I'm not highlighting these products specifically because it's still in the wireframe phase. It is just starting. That's it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful rest of the day. Bye.